Oh,
Well,
it's been a long time.
yeah, I'm saying
I
I was
mean, are
gonna
we
tell
ever gonna
you.
see Ravi again?
I don't know.
I don't know. I did say I was going to tell you that we needed to have a draft show. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying the draft is over, so we need to do a little song for
Well,
Beyond the
what's your
Fences.
thoughts, man, about the draft and the Eagles draft before we get started on basketball?
Hey, I mean, we got the Heisman Trophy winner. I don't even think there's much else to say. We pairing him back up with his teammate, Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, he could be the one.
Okay.
And I like the first two picks that they had. You know what I'm saying? The other ones, they regular. But the center that they picked up from Alabama, too, he's a nice addition. So we're
So
going to see.
you think y'all had the best draft
Nah. In the division?
overall?
Overall? Nah. I would say the best overall draft. That's hard. There's a lot of talent in this draft.
There it is.
Um,
I like the running back we got, Pittsburgh.
I mean,
He running his mouth too much though.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm iffy on him.
You all right?
I'm iffy on. I'm a little iffy on him. I am too, but it was too much for the first round. I was like,
It was late.
oh man, but
It was late first round though. It was late first round.
It was still 22. There was some still other overall better players on the board.
No, but that's not what they needed. They needed a running back, especially
Absolutely, because Connor went to Cleveland.
Yeah, but there's running backs that you can get.
Where Connor go?
Arizona.
Second round,
Okay.
third round. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know who. I mean, the Jets did surprisingly well. They picked the right pieces. They did the right thing.
I like what the Jets did.
Yeah, they did the right thing. I think the Bengals still did the right thing as well with getting Chase and then picking up a lineman in the second round. I like what Miami did. A lot of teams did some good things. I don't really like the Falcons pick. Kyle Pitts load up on offense to go 7-9. I don't know why. That's what the Falcons do every year. Yeah. But Cowboys, I'm actually a little bit afraid of the Cowboys. That Cowboys pick.
The linebacker.
I thought that the Eagles were gonna pick him, and then as soon as they traded down, I was like, oh, it's Smith. But we were getting to that point. I'm like, I'll take Parsons. Like he's gonna be a stud. So I'm a little nervous on that. Washington's draft was regular, but they don't have a quarterback, so they're nothing. The Giants might be the
what
team
did the Raiders do
to beat.
I don't know. You know, I don't watch the draft.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
care.
okay.
We took an offensive lineman in the first round from Alabama, and then with our second pick, we took I think another defensive player, a safety. We got a safety from is it TCU? Yeah.
He was I think he is the number one rated safety.
Yeah, he got to get a little bigger though.
Yeah, he bang though.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he can catch, because we got Abram to bang. So I think we did pretty good. Huh?
The Giants might be nice next year.
We've been saying that every year.
Yeah, I know.
Danny Dimes, man. You don't learn, man.
We've been saying that every year.
Learn the hard way next year again, man. Danny Dimes, man.
I mean, he's the key. He's the
turnover machine. Yeah.
If he doesn't
turnover machine.
If he doesn't
he's
turn
the king
it over,
already.
If you don't turn it over,
he will. He will. That's what he got. That's what he should be working on right now, though.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
We'll pocket awareness, because he has none.
He's terrible.
That receiver.
Which one of those QBs do you think gonna be the best, Jordan?
I like my boy to Chicago.
I think they're gonna start Dalton though.
They probably will, but at the end of the day, we know whose job it is.
Like, would you start liking North Carolina? Would you start liking them after Wentz came out, like that school? Because like, I don't remember you ever talking about anybody else besides Wentz coming out of North Dakota State. Oh, you talking about Trey? I'm talking about Trey. You talking about Trey?
I'm talking about Fields.
Okay, Fields. You mean? I'm sorry. That's what I mean.
But I do think that they all had a chance to be good.
Okay.
But Trey Lance can really be special.
That's what I'm getting at.
Anytime you draft them the quarterbacks, now all of them going to be successful.
No, I agree.
No, I mean,
so I think the one that has the least amount of problems will be Trey Lance. Like the team around him is built for success.
He ain't gonna play either though. Jimmy G there.
I mean, that's even better because moving forward, like he's got all the tools. Mac Jones, I don't know.
We could be seeing the Brady thing again. Get out my mind, bro.
We'll see.
Drew Bledsoe, we could be seeing the Brady thing again.
So who plays first out of Jones, Lyles, and Fields? Who you think gonna play first?
Lyles, and Fields. I mean Jones, Fields, and Lance. it would have to be Fields. I would assume. I think
I would
Fields is
assume
beating
ushered
Dalton.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Andy ain't gonna go down quietly. He won a few games last year.
I mean, yeah, for sure. But if they, if they start losing, the first couple games, he's got to come out hot. If not, it's Fields. To me,
you know what? Matt Jones might start first. Really.
Damn, if you beat out Cam, no.
I don't see that.
It's not gonna happen with Cam, bro. You know Cam isn't coming up the bench.
I don't see that. I think they're gonna wait.
Cam might not be healthy. That's the problem.
He's healthy now.
I mean, I'm saying, he gets injured. Don't act like he doesn't.
He got hurt.
Trevor Lawrence is gonna be the one. Wilson can be.
Well, we know already. He is. It's his team.
It's his team.
Wilson's gonna start now too. Wilson is all right too. They don't.
Who he beat now? Who's there?
There's nobody. He's starting. He's starting for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, he's starting.
I like the Matt Jones thing though, man. Him going there, just can sit down, relax.
He got to get his body together.
He will.
But you know what, bro?
I expect him to. I'll say that.
Everybody says he has a lack of athleticism and lack of physical strength, which you can see it. But when you see him spin it, and then when you see him play, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm like, that was pretty impressive. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
So we'll see, Jones.
Talking about Jones.
He's accurate as shit. And I saw a couple throws where he did the ones where one of those off angle joints, and that shit was humming. You feel what I'm saying? That shit was moving. So I don't know. I think
all the throwing should go out the window if you can't read defense. So I don't care how they throw.
He can read. He can read.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He got to show that, because look, we going to a lot bigger, faster guys. This ain't the guy coming from Oklahoma University of Iowa who transferred to, you know what I'm saying, the school.
I mean, bro, he broke a ton of records in the best conference in the nation, bro, and won a national championship.
And you know what? That conference produces a lot of NFL players, but they all don't pan out. It's just iffy, man. It's iffy. I mean, it's just better players at the NFL level. That's why I don't watch college anything, because it's better players. I want the best of everything.
College is great, bro.
College is more lucky than great.
Nah, they get it banged.
Anytime you name Cinderella, that's the premier thing of your tournament, That means you.
I think Cam gonna have to ball out early, or they're gonna be calling for his job. They're gonna be calling for Jones to go in, or whatever like that. So.
Nah, but you know what? Really, I think Cam gonna be balling out early, and I don't know. And like I said, we gotta make sure his durability, because Cam get excited, and when he be balling out, he start trying to do more and more and more. And I think that team is set up for him to be successful if he's gonna be moderate, but efficient.
One more thing, we get to basketball. You think Rodgers is gonna stay or go from Green Bay?
Damn.
I don't know. I mean, he does. It's not. At the end of the day, it's in the owner's hands. It's in the GM's hands. If they don't want to trade him, they don't have to.
That's true.
So
they see what happened with Brett Favre. You can hang it up. It's not happening.
But there's no way that they believe in Jordan Love. He got no type of tick last year. So
he wasn't going to get ticked. Aaron was on fire all season.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So the fact that they're not trading him definitely means that they have no confidence in him right now. And why would you trade Aaron Rodgers after coming off an MVP season anyway? So, but he's unhappy. But you just got to take it or leave it. If you're going to sit out, sit out. You're Aaron Rodgers. You got money. You can afford it. So sit out if you don't want to play for them and wait till you get traded. If not, come to work.
I wouldn't mind seeing him on Denver though with Judy. I think that'd be pretty good.
They're gonna bring up rape allegations on Aaron Rodgers if you do that.
No, he not. You see the color of his skin?
Yeah. You're right.
Man, you tripping. Man,
they wouldn't dare.
Yeah, boy, you crazy?
What do you think of Jordan Love? You think he ready?
Nah.
We don't know.
I think he's ready, but he's.
I don't think they want him to be ready.
Yeah, he's not right now. He's not right now.
There's no way he could be ready.
The Green Bay's so stupid for drafting.
One at a time.
Yeah, go ahead, Tobi.
Green Bay's just stupid for drafting him though. When they moved up and did that, that was the dumbest thing they could do.
And they passed all those
another
receivers.
quarterback. Their current quarterback just won MVP. So I was like, why would you use that pick to draft another quarterback? That's why I was like, they was trying to get rid of Aaron. You know, that's why all this shit is happening now. Like, it didn't make no sense for them. They're so dumb. That's why he said he want the GM out of there. You know.
Yeah, he still and they got rid of one of his receivers. Like he ain't happy for a lot. Whatever.
I mean, to the GM's credit, I like LaFleur. I okay, yeah, we saw the gaffe last year, but look how he opened it up for Rodgers. You know, and I know it isn't as much coach as it is player, but there's some sort of freedom. I don't know. There's a connection there.
I think he's the issue. I think he has a problem.
Wow.
Oh.
I think he has a problem because you can sit here and say that they haven't provided you with any help over the past 2 years or 3 years, yet you've been in the NFC Championship game the last 2 seasons. Yeah. So your problem is you and the defense, and they've been drafting to the defense. Every year the defense gets better, and somehow you don't perform in the championship game. That's not on the team. That's on you. We talked about that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We talked about that. And I think he I don't know what's up with him. He's gonna go down as a great. He's got a ring. He's got the accolades. He's gonna.
You got to get 2 to even be
all
considered.
Time. He's gonna go down as one of the greats of all time.
If he don't get 2, he's not going down. He's gonna go down as a great player. I don't know if he can't get 2. For some reason 2 is it. Like that's why Peyton had to get 2. Like Peyton with 1 wouldn't have been the same thing as Peyton with 2.
He's got the numbers can back it up. When your numbers can back it up.
So can Peyton. But I'm saying Rodgers can too, but 2 rings is the minimum, man. We already had this talk before too.
Yeah, we did.
There's not a lot of guys.
2 rings. Exactly. And that's what separates them.
Drew Brees got 1.
Huh? And only because he has the most passing yards ever in this moment. He'll get surpassed at some point, and he'll just be Drew Brees of that time, of that era. But because he doesn't have 2, he can't go in that conversation, man.
Nah, he's up there.
I respect your opinion.
We'll bring it back football. See, that's what to get a little football talk going.
No preview.
What's the appetite? But let's get into Half Court Trap. We're back for another episode of Half Court Trap to get into this basketball season as we get closer to the playoffs. I'm, of course, your host, the Half Court Trap, Big Mike, along with the panel here. We got Tobi, Jeff, and Jordan. So we're going to start getting into it, man. My dear Lakers, they going through a little trouble right now. Lost about 7-9. Bron came back, lost a couple games. Bron out again. AD ain't been AD. I'm gonna start with Tobi up there. But what's that? Okay, start with Tobi up there. No, are they in trouble right now?
I said they were trouble when Bron first
went
down. I remember you saying, still having some type of hope. I was like, bro, like they're gonna lose some of these games. And then AD came back. They were playing all right without AD. I mean, they went like 7 for 6. But then when AD came back, they just lost all these games. And they won I think they beat Orlando. They beat Orlando, and that game was close a little bit till late. I'm like, yo, what's up with this team? Like, they're not doing nothing. AD wasn't himself, which I didn't think would happen. But then when Bron came back, I knew Bron was gonna come back slow because the last time he got hurt, he wasn't himself. When he got his groin injury, he wasn't himself. Right. But yeah, they're in trouble, and now they're even in worse position. Like they really got into the play-in situation. Like they're all separated by a game. They lost that game. The back-to-back was Sacramento and the Raptors. Like with LeBron, those 2 games that they lost, that's what put them in this position. Now they got the Clippers, the Blazers, the Suns, and the Knicks.
And 2 without LeBron.
Then there's 3 games after that. Then the season's done. So it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. Getting into the playing game, I don't know, man. It's looking scary. Scary hours, man. Scary hours.
I'll wait till it comes back around to me. Jordan, what you think, bro?
I mean, I feel like I also, as Tobi said this was going to be a problem when they both went down. You have a problem. They have a problem. If LeBron's not 100% healthy, they're not winning anything. So they could have AD out there 100% healthy and a no Bron, not happening. 65% Bron, 70% Bron, not happening. They need Bron at 100% for them to win the championship, period. because they're not getting it done without him, and you know that for a fact.
Well,
AD is not enough.
Okay, yeah, that's not the question. But the question is that if he does come back, if they like Tobi said, the 7th, 8th seed, would you be worried for them or whatever? It doesn't matter. It don't matter.
I wouldn't be worried for them if they end up in the play-in, because you said the play-in is only one game, right?
It's one. It's basically.
So if it's only one game, I'm gonna put my money on LeBron James. You feel what I'm saying? But as moving forward into the playoffs, if he's not 100%, they're not winning, because the West to me is going to be hard. Whether you go where I don't think it matters where you're at in the West. 1 through 8, they're going to give you a run. The games are going to be. I'm not going to say that I don't know. Denver can beat them. You know what I'm saying? But they might beat them. They might lose to them in 4-2. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a rough series. So they're going to be hard games. They're going to have to bring it. You thought Andre Drummond was going to be the savior. He's a big goofy. Like he's out here getting dunked on and shit. So like I've been said this shit about him. Like he's a goofy.
That is trash, man.
I'm wait till they get back to me. Jeff, why don't you bring some reasoning here? What do you think about the Lakers?
So I mean, I think they're fine.
I knew Jeff would be the voice of reason. Go ahead, Jeff.
I mean, I take an 85% Bron and AD over a lot of teams. Like I said, I don't believe in the Suns, as far as making some noise. I'm impressed with them getting to the playoffs, and I don't believe in the Jazz. Now, the Clippers, we still really don't know much about them. Like, they haven't proved anything to us. They had a great regular season last year, so what are we looking at there? I still take a healthy Bron, not at 100%, and AD. And listen, the bumpy road is over now. This win right here, I think, was a big important one because it showed a lot in the last play from the star player, which is Anthony Davis in that game. For him to run out there and stretch full strength, now all the troops gonna fall in line. If you ask me, that's the momentum buster right there. And like I said, I like Bron coming back, no matter what capacity. And I think Bron is just resting really because he can smack any team, and he will. He probably cussing his team out by saying that message of, he do mind games like that to motivate people. So I think they fine.
Yeah, and I'm with Jeff. I think they're fine too. I think they're good. I think that Bron is just resting up for the end of the season. He'll be at least 85-90%. The playing game, no trouble at all, obviously. And I think I don't think I feel bad honestly because I feel like now we're gonna wind up in the 7th seed and then Utah or Phoenix got to play us and lose in the first round after a great season. I feel bad.
Of course you would say that. Of course you feel.
I just said that. I just said that the Suns and the Jazz are fool's gold. They bait.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, listen.
So they don't play that hard all season, and they're gonna wind up going out in the first round.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was a good thing that the Suns got here. Thanks for your coming. Here's a participation trophy.
Right, basically. And then after that, I honestly don't feel like no team will take us 7 games, bro. You got to remember something too. We still got the best defense in the NBA. Like even without Bron, AD, it is. Numbers don't lie, bro. It is what it is.
Y'all been losing games. Where the defense? Where defense win games?
Because offense is so bad that the defense takes a blow.
Yes.
The offense is atrocity, man.
Which will be fine when Bron gets back.
Yeah, he's the magician.
I'm not taking that.
Yo, I'm not. I need to see Bron be Bron, and I just don't want them to go into the playing game at all. To be honest, but,
he's gonna smack any one of those teams.
I just want Bron to be Bron. Like I need to see him play like his regular stuff, even before the playing. Let's say like a couple games before. I'm looking.
I get what you're trying. I get what you're saying.
I'm like, okay, Bron is Bron now, so it's back on. But when he was playing though, that was not Bron. I was hesitant. He was, he wasn't playing how he was playing. So once he's back healthy, you said 85%. That's good. That's good enough.
Good. That's I'm telling you, that's good enough for Bron.
He wasn't even at 85 when he was playing.
No, I agree. That's why he said that next 2 games.
But listen,
we're probably gonna lose to the Clippers and the Suns. I'm without Bron.
Sheesh.
I know, whatever. So we're probably gonna be in that playing game regardless. I feel like,
well, listen. I mean, I look at it like this, right? You lose Brum, right? He comes back 85%. Look at last year in the bubble. He wasn't really that outstanding in the beginning, and they were still winning games. Like his percentages were
That's
down.
because Anthony Davis was really
He
carrying
was.
them.
And why Anthony Davis can't do the same thing? Now we about to turn. Why not? Why would I not expect that to be the same circumstance when he just showed it to me last year?
AD all the time, bro.
Like he just showed us last year he can carry for a few rounds and let Brown warm up. That's he just showed us. We're not asking him to do that. He already showed he's capable of it.
Yeah. And as far as Drummond, he was just another big body. He gonna get his rebounds, Drummond.
Yeah.
And whatever. I'll take
He gonna preserve AD. That's why AD gonna go off. He gonna take the bumps and bruises and fouls, and AD gonna go off scoring.
Drummond is trash, bro. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
He's not even a rim protector, bro. What are you doing?
But that's fine. He saves AD from getting bumped and bruised.
He never had 0 rebounds.
He didn't have 0 rebound against
Check the fact. Go ahead. Do what you do. Do what you do. Go ahead.
How many minutes did he play?
Bro, he played at least probably 20 minutes, bro. Marcus played like.
Do what you do, player. Go ahead. We'll be waiting.
Regardless of your 7 foot, you should have a rebound anytime you get on the court.
You are right. Yo, Chris Bosh did the same thing.
Super double.
Andre Drummond. 4 points. 0 rebounds, bro. 1 assist.
How many minutes? You answered my question. How many minutes?
22 minutes, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
22 minutes.
That's terrible.
That is horrible, bro.
But that's not normal. He always
played 17 minutes
and
had
averaged 13 minutes.
He probably broke a streak. He probably broke a streak not getting a rebound in that game.
Nah, he do get
wrong
boards.
with that dude. Something
do get boards, but he's a goofy. Like he's
real so goofy. What? Like, he misses like easy putbacks.
Bro, you wanted Andre Drummond in a midseason.
Yes, but he's terrible. Like what am I supposed to do? He's terrible. I see him miss I want to hit from boards, literally.
Okay.
But remember the dude that had Damian Jones before?
Yeah.
When they signed him, bro, the same lobs that they throw to Andre Drummond, bro, he doesn't finish them, bro.
Gotcha.
He did not finish. Like he missed easy layups. Like Damian Jones would just get it.
Yeah. They had him on a 10-day contract right there. Let him go.
He signed him to 2 10-days, and then after that, they let him go. But
yo, they gonna kill it, man. I'm telling you. Because Andre Drummond is not only saving, preserving AD. You could put him next to Gasol, and when Gasol going to warm up, the Lakers gonna go.
Nah.
What?
I can't have 2 bums out there and shit.
Wait, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Gasol gonna be on the outside.
Do it with Montrez. He could do it with Montrez.
Yeah.
He gonna be on the outside shooting threes. That's what they're gonna stretch the floor with the center. They're gonna stretch the floor with the center.
Gasol and Drummond at the same time, bro.
You cannot throw the ball in the post to Drummond, bro. He has no post.
Yo, Jordan,
he not. All you gonna do is get at the high elbow and get the rub screens and all that stuff.
Mark will throw it to Montrez, bro. Andre has no post game.
I ain't saying they should throw the oop. I'm just saying too soft.
Trez be having DNPs all the time. I don't know what the fuck. All them playing.
Frank is doing something.
I don't know.
Maybe Andre will probably have a good game in the playoffs where he gets a certain amount of rebounds.
Well,
in general, though, he's trash.
Yo, Jordan, you crazy?
Okay. He's really a fucking bum. Wait till they play the Sixers.
Yo, why till y'all watching those playoff games live and you really watch him every game? And you're like,
what are you
doing? What are you doing?
Yeah,
Watch, you gonna be saying that.
I do think the White is better. They should never lost the White.
The White was way better. He gets blocks inside. Like he's an actual rim protector.
He's more coordinated too, man. Drummond.
Yeah, more coordinated.
He's he knows how to play basketball.
Trying. Like the White is just playing basketball. He's not even trying his hardest, and he's more coordinated than Andre Drummond. This guy don't even be in
the bro. He's so
he be everywhere. Like
this goofball.
Look, man, he gonna stay here, get his little chip, and then he gonna be out this summer. That's what I'm saying.
Just big out there for nothing.
Crazy part is that he only 27, 28 years old. He already he gotta go. He watches shit like that.
Damn, how was he getting all them buckets in Detroit? I mean, in all them other places he was playing, man.
Them teams was trash.
I know, but he was still putting numbers up. I mean, think he was still putting numbers up. He was still playing other teams,
He
other
had some
players.
30 games or something like that.
Yeah, he was putting numbers up, bro.
Because he was the number one option, bro. I mean,
I feel you. I mean,
you
but
throw it to
think
him a whole
now.
bunch of times. I mean, they lost every game though, because
the way he gave
Drummond
his
is your
points,
number one option. You're gonna be horrible. You
yeah.
can't win games like that.
Yo, Toby, funny as
It's the truth, bro. Like, imagine
centers-
that being your number one option. Have you ever seen his post game, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Like, he don't know
terrible.
what to do, bro. And he just be like throwing stuff up, like everything he throw up. Like, oh no, if that's your number one option, you're gonna be the worst team in the league.
all right, man. Let's move on to the next topic.
Little as hell.
Mhm.
Hey, all right. So the Bucks been winning the last couple. Well, they've been winning a lot, and they made some statement games last games against the Nets, and they can be kind of quiet under the radar all season. So right now, what y'all think? Are they showing they can finally get over the hump, make it to the finals with the Bucks? What do you think, Jeff?
Well, seeing them play the way they're playing just scares the front lights out of me, the hell out of me, for I'll say, because the two most underrated teams and nobody's been watching actually had the potential to be championship contenders, the Bucks and the Clippers. Like, and who wants to see that play or that final series? It would be actually probably a pretty good one if you
Great
think about it.
basketball
Actually, it would, basketball wise, but name brand, none. So I like the Bucks. I told Cass before, I wasn't really sold on the Drew Holiday thing, and I'm still not impressed by what he's doing. He should be doing more, if you ask me. I could see his potential to do more, but he's not. But at the same time, I say that with disregard for Chris Middleton, because I forgot he still gets the ball too, and he has to do his thing. So if you look at Drew Holiday from a third role position, all right, he might be actually excellent in that role right there for that team. Giannis is still doing Giannis. It's just less hype. They get to take the hype off, the pressure off, and I think we'll see him excel because of that. Now they're just playing basketball. They have some people who some good locker room presence with Drew Holiday, Middleton. It's all chill in there, and I think that the coaching is just different for some reason because of the pressure that it was succumbing to every time they had to play. So they scary. Be careful.
Before you go, Jordan, hold on. So, Jeff, I read an article just now before we started that said Coach Bud, if he don't have a deep playoff run, he might be on the hot seat. Do you think that should happen? Yeah.
Yeah, I think honestly, I do think he needs to go. I think Giannis needs a different type of voice. But ain't it? Mike, superstars need somebody special to coach them.
Right.
Doc is special, Phil is special, like somebody special to get them to the next level. And Budenholzer isn't it. I mean, he was in Atlanta all those years and he wasn't really that great. I just don't see it with him. I don't get inspired when I see him coaching.
Got you. What do you think about the Bucks, Jordan, and their chances?
You know what I think about the Bucks? I'll see it when I believe it. As far as I'm concerned, I don't believe in Giannis. What I'm saying, regular season player. When they get faced against the Sixers, I think you underestimate the fact that when they play the Sixers, it's going to be a little bit of extra motivation that the Sixers are going to have, particularly towards Giannis, because of what he did when, they played the Sixers in Philly, sat down on the court without the big dog being on the court. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have done that with Joel Embiid on the court. So there's going to be a little bit of added incentive to go up against them for sure. But I don't believe in them.
I think Drew Holiday gonna be motivated too to play the Sixers.
Yeah,
He was drafted by him.
We got a lot of defenders. He's gonna be getting. I don't even got nothing to say.
He's a good defender, Drew.
He's
That's
That's
all right. He can.
Yeah.
All right. He don't got too many people to lock up. You know what I'm saying?
He don't. You're right. Just Embiid.
Yeah. There's nobody out there that will.
Toby, what you think, man, about the Bucks and their chances right now?
What was the question? So, like, are they gonna go far?
No. Well, yeah. Do you believe in them now? Are they contenders?
Do I believe in them? They're a very good team. I feel like everything is up in the air right now. Like, I feel like the Bucks and the Nets, or the Bucks and the Sixers, that could go 7 games. They're playing really good now. I like Drew Holiday. He plays good defense. He's better than Bledsoe. He's better than George Hill. He's better than Brogdon. He played defense. He's better than Brogdon. I seen him clip up the other day. I seen him clip up Kyrie in the fourth on the Bucks. He plucked Kyrie. I was like, oh shit, Kyrie's coming down with the ball. He was like, "Give me that boom," and that basically was like the end of the game because they just lost the possession.
Not better offensively though.
He is good offensively. He be giving people buckets 1-on-1.
Not as consistently as Brogdon. He is not as consistent. Brogdon don't come on triple double almost sometimes, man. He's high volume
because Drew plays defense and he can't. So and they got PJ Tucker. That was a good defensive pickup, right there. I like and they got the shooter Brent Forbes that was on the Spurs. He be shooting threes, and he be getting valuable minutes. So.
They all do. DiVincenzo too be shooting threes.
Yeah, him too. So they're a better team right now. Like they're playing good. I feel like anything can happen in the playoffs, Against the Sixers, I'm going for my Sixers. I hope when that time comes, Embiid is dominant. He's dominant against him. We have to fit it, but he's dominant. But I feel like
Giannis be cooking.
For me, I gotta see Embiid do that.
He do. I'm sorry.
You said what?
I think Giannis be cooking Embiid. Like cooking. He do.
I mean, he be getting buckets. Giannis is Giannis. Like you can't do nothing about him. He gets buckets. Like even on the half court on the fast break or something happened, still he's gonna go out and get a bucket.
It's cat, bro.
But anything happen, man. It's possible for them to. And the thing you said about Bud, I think. Yeah. I'm not gonna say he's gonna get fired, but he has to take at least. He got to either go to the conference finals again, or
what about they lose?
They're gonna go 7 games.
They lose to the Nets in the second round. What do you think he should?
If we go 7 games, if he loses in 7 games, I'm gonna keep him.
He gotta go, man. He gotta go.
I don't know what coach are you gonna hire though? Like you have to hire a great coach. Like what coach is out there that you can hire right now? Like you just can't just go hire someone else. It's not gonna be the voice.
I mean, it's out there, man. It's somebody out there. Trust me, man. It's somebody out there. Like good team. A couple teams just got new coaches, so it's definitely some people out there.
They're not chips. They're not winning. None of them are winning chips.
Who? The Sixers might. They got the Rivers. The Clippers still might. They got Ty Lue.
Doc Rivers. That's like.
All right. I mean, I'm saying okay. I'm just saying like he just changed teams is what I was emphasizing.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm saying like you gotta.
And then Ty Lue came his position, and then,
coach.
Huh?
I'm just saying you got to get a good coach. They got
Jason Kidd. I mean, maybe not Jason Kidd. I wouldn't classify him. Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't know who's out there yet, so that's why he got to take him at least 7. He got to take the Nets. He's going to lose to the Nets.
But they'll be back around second round exits for them or whatever like that.
I know, but last year was their fault though. Like this year is not the comp got harder. This year is the Nets.
That's not that. What are you talking about, man?
Last year was the Heat. They lost in 5 games. That was embarrassing. That's why I was like, okay, they might fire him, if he doesn't. I'm saying like me, if he take the Nets 7 games competitive, they almost supposed to win game 7 and something happened, but I just don't know who you hire after him. I don't know what you're gonna get.
Okay.
Let me go. I think I think watching them that I like how they flew under the radar all season. I think it made them better for that instead of being like the number 1 seed, winning 60 games and blah blah blah. I think Giannis is Giannis. He's gonna get his points, get his rebounds, but his 3-pointer, he's more confident shooting the 3 now. And it's crazy because they really like don't nobody be around shooting the 3. Like it'd be like practice 3s and shit like that. That's like I've never seen that like that in my life. Like when nobody don't take a step, they just watch him. It's crazy.
Draymond.
Yeah, it's Draymond. The only people I ever see that with in my life or whatever. But I like him. I think Giannis is a good matchup for KD, like going back and forth anyway. And I do like Drew. He's a great defender. And Middleton is solid. Like, he gonna get his points or whatever like that. Like, you look up at Middleton, they got 20 every game. As far as the Sixers are concerned, or whatever, because we know Giannis cooks them over there, Jordan. But I feel like the matchup, right, it kind of works because what happens is they play Lopez. When I watched that last game, Lopez had like 6 threes because they had Embiid trying to stay with him on the pick and roll, and Lopez was getting open shots. Embiid got to make a decision or whatever like that. And if he don't stay with Lopez, then it's gonna be wide open for Giannis at the rim. So I think they got a issue right there. So I like the Bucks. I think they can beat any of them, the Nets or the Sixers. And I do think that if Bud will get to the conference final, I think you can't keep having these good regular seasons and then going out. Like that's not going to really. Well, you got a 2-time MVP. Like you got to do something better. I feel like I know what you're saying, Tobi. Ain't nobody out there, and maybe I got to think about it a little bit more. But
somebody, you got to change the voice.
Yeah, but
it always happens.
I don't know if it's the voice, if it's a scheme, I don't know what it is, but you got to change something or whatever. I don't think
Sure,
we'll see, or whatever. But let me move on.
Okay,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
What I was gonna say is like, you know what who was the point guard last year in Milwaukee?
Was it George Hill, wasn't it, or was it
Bledsoe?
Bledsoe, yeah.
Oh, either way, it was terrible. Drew Holiday's upgrade. I was just thinking like when Brogdon was there, he kind of gives you kind of the same production,
They went to
but
the conference.
that was years ago. Yeah, no.
Yeah, and lost in 6. All right.
Yeah.
Next question about another East Coast team. The Knicks, who we haven't talked about all season, but they've been winning lots and lots of games. Randall is become a legitimate MVP candidate all of a sudden. They won, I think, 12 out of 13. They like the buzz of the, they basically took New York back from Brooklyn or whatever, and they like run the city again. So what you think of the Knicks, Toby, and their, I guess, them as a team, how far they can go or whatever.
They're a solid team. They play good defense, and Julius Randle is really getting buckets. Yeah. Like this run that they're on, he's literally giving everybody buckets. So they are they in the first round, Atlanta. I got them over Atlanta. Simple as that. They will go to the second round, and it's going to be a win for them at the end of the day. They are a playoff contending team now. Surprisingly, with the coach that they have, like it's a good coach.
Yeah, Tim's another one that could have been a good voice. He already gone. To your old point or whatever. You think? I guess they could build on this year and become a real.
Yeah, they might have to get another. They might. I mean, RJ Barrett is playing better too. They got D Rose coming off the bench. Maybe keep them. Let's see where RJ could go next year. Maybe add another piece. Somebody. I don't know if they're gonna make a trade or something. People want to go to New York, so they get another start. And yeah, they could build on this for sure.
What do you think about the Knicks, Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, I think they can build on it. They'll be in the playoffs, which is cool. I think Randall is a top 10 MVP candidate. His improvement has been huge, almost damn near averaging a triple-double. He always had the potential. It's cool to see players like him blossom because when they get drafted, like when you know the game and you see shit, you're like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? He could be special, you feel me? So it's cool to see him now flourishing. His game evolved. He got an offensive game. He could do everything on offense, do everything on defense. He's basically like he's almost essentially like a small ball. He could be a small ball 5, but he could be your center. He's 6'10", 6'11". He can shoot, you feel me? Athletic as shit, strong. So he's lit, you feel me? All-star, but they ain't beating the Sixers. But they can beat them. You know what I'm saying? They can beat Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could beat Boston. I don't know if they could rough Boston up a little bit. But Boston,
listen, if they beat y'all, that's gonna be horrible, bro.
Nah, that's not happening, bro.
I'm just saying, anything's possible or whatever. They won't put the clamps or whatever. So
I need Ben to get buckets. He's gonna
in
the playoffs.
Let me tell you something. You're gonna give Tom Thibodeau, who's a great defensive coach, you gonna tell him we got a player that's not even gonna shoot on your team? Oh, he's gonna have a field day with that. Whatever. So that could be a problem. But anyway, Jeff, what do you think? So.
Yo, I think they're the East Coast Suns. Fool's gold. You know what I'm saying? I love the story. I love the New York Knicks, but like, come on, man. Besides Julius Randle, who else is really there? Their second starting player, best player, is RJ Barrett, and the third is Reggie Bullock. When you get in the playoffs, man, they're gonna lock that up. They don't have no second guy. Success in the playoffs is about 2 guys, at least 1.5, and they don't have that. I don't trust RJ Barrett in the playoffs because he never been to the playoffs. Now, don't get it twisted. Randall's going to be your most improved player this year, and he deserves it for actually putting the team on his back. And man, we got to be careful because Tibbs will run his players in the ground. So good season. Congratulations. Yeah, you brought basketball back to New York. It actually is like. It's probably bittersweet because the fact that the New York Knicks are shining and the Nets can fly under the radar. Because KD been having 40 like every other night. I've been looking at it, I'm like, hold up. It's no hype on that team. Like, so, it's no pressure. They're just playing basketball. Kyrie, is Harden back yet?
Nah.
So, and he's finally getting the rest because he played a good portion of the season.
All right, man. We're talking about the Knicks right now. We'll give it.
All right. But again, I think, like I said, the Knicks, they're going to be the East Coast's fool's gold. I don't think they can really make no noise. They better not get the Heat because the Heat going to smash them.
Wow. Okay. I kind of disagree, man. I think I'm with Tobi. I think they definitely got the first round and have a good second round matchup. I think that I like Tibbs, man. I've been watching him, bro, and I like what he does. And you ain't mentioned Rose. Rose be killing off the bench, bro. Like he had 25 the other night. Like people sleep on D Rose. Like he can still ball or whatever. Like
I mean, yeah, they got a couple players, but I
I mean,
don't.
yes, they need one more piece. I agree with that. But if they get a piece next year, it's gonna be a real problem.
Yeah.
But I do love the story, and I feel like we're all surprised. Nobody would thought Knicks would make the playoffs this year, let alone being a top 4 seed.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to him.
So
I mean,
to me,
I'm
Tibbs
sorry.
definitely coach of the year. That's all, to me, in my opinion. Or whatever. Even though we ain't talking about that right now, but I think if they play the Sixers in the second round, which I think gonna happen, I think it's gonna be a tough out, in my opinion.
Well, let's say the Heat gets a 5. You got them taking the Heat out?
Nah. I mean, nah. I'm not.
Because the Heat only one game behind the Hawks.
Only because it's Jimmy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and they flying under the radar too. Remember, they was 10th earlier in the season on our show. Yeah. So I'm like, okay.
No, man, it's not anything is possible. Something's off with that Miami Heat team.
It is.
I said they will go to the playoffs, but they still are not really taking that next level.
You know why? You know who didn't take a step? And that's off topic, but Hero didn't take a step forward. From
yeah. He hasn't been playing good. No. He's actually playing
worse than he did
last year. I know. He is.
I'm just saying. I'm saying they in the same exact position they were last year.
I mean, yeah, but they should got better though, right?
Yeah, this year the team definitely got better.
I mean, everybody else got better.
Hero.
It's hard to get better when everybody else gets better.
The bubble helped Hero.
It did, yeah.
After the bubble helped Hero. Now there's no more bubble, man. So they need them buckets. The other dude just shoot threes.
Yeah. He play bad defense.
Yeah.
He's just not that good.
It's scary though, man. It's scary.
The next look around taking 6.
I don't know if they're scary, but
they're not scary at all.
No, they're not scary. No, they're just okay right now. Only one, if Jimmy go in that like finals mode like he did last year, that's why I said Jimmy.
Him and Bam. You don't trust Bam?
Man, Bam be's inconsistent as hell. He
18.9 points, 9 rebounds a game, bro, almost 2 assists.
I like Bam. Bam played.
He's not aggressive enough. He's not aggressive enough.
Go ahead, Jordan.
He's not aggressive enough on offense.
Right. Yeah.
He needs to be more aggressive on offense for them to be more of a threat.
I don't know, man. They look good on paper, man. They got almost 10. They almost got.
I like Jimmy and Bam.
Yo, they got like almost 10 cats in double figures, bro. Like that's crazy.
He's important. Victor Oladipo is important.
Oh, I forgot about Vic. Yeah, I forgot Vic there. Yeah, he is.
They got almost 10 players in double figures, man.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway,
that's deep.
Let's talk about your Phoenix Suns, Jeff, since you've been touting them all season. Man.
Yeah.
You kind of already answered the question. I'm going to skip you and go to Tobi. Do you believe Phoenix has a real shot so they got the best record in basketball? Tobi.
Shot of doing like what specific?
Deep playoff run. How about that?
Deep playoff. What's considered deep to you?
Conference finals.
Conference finals. Hell no, because second round, you got to play the Lakers. I mean, depending on what happens, because the Lakers are playing right now, they might play the Clippers in the first round. If that happened, then they just have to play the Lakers. Then they might be able to go deep. But if they in the second round, if they have to play the Clippers or the Lakers, they will not be going to the conference. They don't have the experience. They have Chris Paul.
Okay, so it's experience for you.
It's experience. That's what it comes down to. That matters in the playoffs, and they're not beating the best teams with experience.
Circumstance.
I haven't heard you take him on Phoenix. What do you think about Phoenix, Jordan?
No, I mean I agree with Tobi. No, I mean I think they're fool's gold.
Okay.
Just like we said the same thing with Utah. Right. I feel like if they run into the Lakers or the Clippers at any time in the playoffs, they're losing. Anybody else is fair game. So just like Tobi said, if they get the Lakers won the first round or the Clippers in the first round, it's over. If they get them in the second round, it's over. If they get them in the Eastern Conference Finals because they didn't get them in the first or 2 rounds, it's over. So if they don't see them.
The question for y'all:
Wait. Let me speak on this question.
All right, go ahead, Jeff.
Yes, I think they're fool's gold, but it's circumstantial. Right now, the Lakers will play will play the Clippers first. I could see the Suns beating the Jazz. I could see the Suns beating the Mavericks. I could see the Suns beating the Trailblazers and the Warriors. Only teams I don't trust them, and maybe the Jazz, and maybe the Nuggets. Really. So it depends how the chips fall. If the Lakers and the Clippers got to duel it out in the first round, then the Suns really might be my next sleeper team because I definitely don't trust Utah.
Right, but the point is, y'all say like Lakers, you say okay, Lakers. Clippers, say Clippers. But them, it's like depends on what chips fall here. So that means they're fool's gold because y'all only believe in them based off the matchups or whatever.
Right. You're right.
Right.
You're right.
They're fools, but we're saying they're fool's gold. And they can only make a run if they don't see them two.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
They have a real shot if those things happen. If that's the question, do they have a real shot? Yes, if that stuff happens.
Utah could make them 7 or something.
Well, that's my next question about Utah and who's more of a threat, or Utah or Phoenix and whatnot.
Utah.
You like Utah?
I like Phoenix.
Okay, you like
Chris Paul and Booker. You take Chris Paul and Booker. You take Mitchell and Gobert over Chris Paul and Booker. I'm confused.
Mike Conley.
Stop, bro. Jamison Crowder or Jay Crowder.
Okay, the boy Bogdanovich or whatever his name is, and then the other
Mikal Bridges.
The dude that shoot. What's his name? The white boy that shoot on Utah. Yeah. I handle the ball. Joe Ingles.
Oh yeah, Ingles.
Bro. Joe Ingles. Come on, man, bro.
Stop. And they have experience.
Come on, bro.
I might pick Utah in the 7-game series with them.
What?
50 in the playoffs.
Bro, you bugging, bro.
Didn't he beat OKC? Didn't they beat OKC? They're not as good as they are now.
Bro.
OKC.
Bro. You bugging. I definitely don't take the not at all. Utah Jazz. Oh, come on, man. You bugging out, bro. Ayton, come on, Ayton gonna cancel out your boy. You're bugging. Gobert. Man, he gonna dominate Gobert. He gonna dominate Gobert. Chris Paul gonna feed him. Come on, bro. Yo, I'm definitely taking the Suns over them, bro. They Ayton, Bridge, come on, man. They ready. I'll take the Suns over the Jazz.
All right, Jordan, why don't you weigh in here? You got Suns or Jazz? Had to pick out of those two.
He gonna say the Jazz.
I can see the Jazz beating them, but I can see the Suns beating them. Okay. If I had to put my money on it, I'd put it on Donovan Mitchell. They've been there. They got a mission. They've been there. The Suns have not been there. Chris Paul's the only one that's been there. Crowder's got experience, but Crowder's not making much of a difference for them in terms of when they get into the playoffs of being, he's going to do something, but he's not an all-star. So,
all right, man. I mean, he'll spread the floor. I mean, they got players.
We'll make your point, Jeff. Why you like Phoenix over Utah then?
I mean, because I like Chris Paul in a starring role. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs, I think. And then look, Booker averages 25 points. I see him increasing his scoring because look, he has the experience of the intensity and the heighten of the moment from the bubble. I know it was a small experience, but his display that he can carry the team in that magnitude gives me confidence. And yes, he might not have been 30 points a game this season, but he's been efficient and he's been balling and getting his points. And Chris Paul is too much of a leader for me to just throw away and be like, yo, we were just saying a couple seasons ago, if Chris Paul ain't get hurt, he would have helped James Harden get over the ship. Now, I'm not saying Booker is James Harden. I'm just saying Chris Paul has the potential to lift someone, and I trust that better than Donovan Mitchell and Gobert.
They got there, bro. I mean, you look at what they did last year. They let up a 3-1 lead, which was just crazy. But I mean,
who they have in the first round?
Last year?
Yeah.
He's had Denver. That's going back and forth with Jamal Murray.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So they had them in the first year. The Clippers, the Suns of this year would beat that team of last year.
What team?
I don't even
they
know,
would.
Bro.
I mean, look, the Suns of this year would beat the Nuggets of last year.
The Nuggets?
Yeah.
They couldn't even beat the Jazz, and we talking about the Jazz being better or equal to the Clippers or the Suns.
They would not beat that Nuggets team.
Bro,
I don't know, man. I think Chris Paul would have. I don't know, man.
Jamal
I hear
Murray
you.
was.
Chris Paul is something different, man. That's y'all dissing, man.
Every night different, bro.
He ain't got to. Booker can get busy. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, that's true, but they have a better team. Like I like their supporting cast, and they had hella piece. And you got Jordan Clarkson coming off the bench.
Yeah,
he has experience too.
When you trusting Jordan Clarkson in the playoffs?
I'm.
Yeah. So I thought. Yeah. So I thought.
I'm trusting to get buckets against the Suns.
In the playoffs
against the Suns. Who in the Suns? Who in their second unit? You got
is it defender?
OKC. Cameron Payne.
No. The second unit is a defender. They got the boy Torrey Craig from Denver. They gonna put him on him, lock him up. What you mean?
Torrey Craig? Come on.
Yeah.
Stop it.
All right, bro. He was just on Denver, bro. Like, all right, he go cooking, bro.
All right, man. That's an audible question. That's a good question, though. But let me move forward, yo. Jordan cracking me up over there. He's sitting back. But next question, because we talked about it the other day in the chat about Russ. So Russ, man, about to break the record for all-time triple doubles. So y'all will talk about it a little bit, but Jeff said save it. Good job, Jeff. So where does he rank right now to y'all, or all-time point guard? Is he underrated, like the way we view him? What y'all think about Russ or whatever? Go ahead, Jeff.
Well, let me reverse the question, Mike, and let me actually host this question, Mike. So in this instance, who you got AI or you got Russ?
I mean, okay, we just putting them two together. See, see, AI is a two to me, or whatever, like that. So it's hard, or whatever.
Okay.
Because like AI is ranked number 6 of all-time shooting guards, like on every list or whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
But if I just say player for player,
like think about what Russ accomplishing, bro.
I know. It's tough, man. AI was such a. I probably would go. It's man.
It's hard.
Yeah, I'll come back to me, man.
It's hard, bro.
It's hard, bro.
It's tough. What about you, Toby?
Like I told Jordan when it first happened, I said AI, but I'm still good. I'm still sticking with AI because I just think about it like, damn, he beat Magic. He beat Kobe and Shaq. He got one game on him, right? He got a game on him in the finals. So I think about that. But Russell, man, what he's doing is ridiculous. Bro. Every day, 24.
Every day.
24.
Every
24
day.
What is going on?
And the rebound crazy.
Like, my player shit with the triple double.
And that's what I tried to tell this dude. He did lead the league in scoring twice. So it's not like he can't get buckets, and he averaged a triple double 4 out of 5 the last seasons.
And led the league in assists 3 out of last.
Led the league, yes, and he broke the all-time triple double record for one season. Won the MVP and averaged doing that 30, 10, and 10. That's
he's definitely a better point guard. Bro. Sure. Definitely a better point guard. I mean,
bro.
But
I'm just saying though, like, if we comparing accolades, like, all right, like,
the West.
AI got the MVP. He got the MVP. What's up? AI took he took his team to the chip, but he never got out the first round since then.
It's real. Like player for player, it's tough or whatever.
So let's look at it like this: if you a GM. Which one you taking to build your team?
You know what's crazy? I get Russ. What'd you say, Toby? You taking Russ?
Yeah, I'm taking Russ, man. I'm taking Russ. Wow. I just started thinking about it a little bit.
Yeah, I said the same thing. To build my team, I'm taking Russ. I want a triple-double machine point guard. Yes, I don't want a high-volume scorer that's going to get injured because he falls to the ground every season.
Who you taking, Jordan? Take AI or Russ?
Put your GM cap on, bro. Take your heart out of it. If you're trying to build the organization and a winner, and you putting pieces together, and them two is the first pick.
This is why I'm gonna go with Allen Iverson. Let's really compare them. Allen Iverson was the number 1 overall pick.
He was. Yeah.
Where was Westbrook?
He was like 3, something like that.
He was like 3, yeah.
Okay. Combo guards. Regardless, point guard, shooting guard.
All right, combo guard. All right, go.
Combo guard. Allen Iverson led his team to the finals. The finals with
Larry Brown.
Technically, he had a Hall of Famer to come in with Mutombo.
If you really want to be technical, but all right.
Here, Mike.
He did.
He is a Hall of Famer.
But you might, not with fucking the Sixers, Denver. So let's go there, right? He came into the league, rookie of the year, snapman. It took Westbrook a long time to get where he was. On top of that, Westbrook didn't go anywhere without KD. They got to the finals and they lost. Then KD leaves. That's when West starts to average these triple doubles as being the number one player on the team. They go get PG. They can't get out the first round. He averaged
I told you stop mentioning Paul George. Bro, come on.
5 points one game, bro.
5 points in game 7 versus you.
5 points.
Man, he did it again.
Did Allen Iverson
playoff
that was even close to being an all-star like Paul George? Never.
He played with Carmelo.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
He did. What do you mean, dog? AI played with Melo.
You played with Melo.
He played with Prime Melo.
Yeah, AI wasn't prime AI when he went to Denver. So
he averaged 30.
No, he didn't.
He was like 25 a game.
He was.
Yeah, he was averaging like 25 a game, bro. He couldn't get it done, bro. Couldn't get it done, bro.
All he do is score. He got his buckets.
He does nothing else, and he's a high volume, high usage.
Triple doubles and don't got nothing.
That's why
everybody who averaged triple doubles,
they have the same accomplishments though, bro. They both been to the finals.
Magic Johnson, ring. LeBron, ring. Do Oscar got a ring?
Oscar Robertson?
Yeah, he got one. Yeah, he got one.
Ring. Where's Westbrook? Westbrook has
still got one, bro.
Without KD, Westbrook hasn't got out the first round. What are you saying? So what are y'all saying?
I mean, we saying that it's close. You saying it's it's not close. We saying it's closer than you think.
Here's what I'm gonna say, man, because I really haven't weighed it yet. I'm gonna say this, man. Only thing that deterred me from Allen Iverson was because his shooting percent. He didn't shoot that well. But I'm going to probably take AI. But tell you why, Jeff. Because if you ask players, AI was more feared than Westbrook is. Like AI was super hard to scheme for. Like super hard to game plan for. Like if you ask T-Mac, Kobe, Vince, Ray Allen, all them back then, like listen,
like, man. Bro, Iverson was considered as one of the best player in the NBA. When was Westbrook ever the best player in the NBA?
Yeah, the year he averaged a triple double, he was definitely the best player in the NBA.
Never. No, he wasn't.
He won the MVP. How could he not be the best player in the NBA?
Let's only laugh.
Like, wait, hold on. When was AI ever noticed as the best player? Because Shaq was in the league the same time as AI and Tim Duncan. Like, come on, bro. Stop smoking that la, bro. How he the better than Shaq? And Tim Duncan? Like, come on, bro. Stop. He was more exciting, and we had this clarification last time. Yes, more exciting, but he was not a good player.
I think he was harder to game plan for, but that's all I'm saying.
I don't know what you mean by that. Like, he got his buckets.
One of the top.
That's all he did, though. He made no one else better.
Scheme for him or not, he's gonna get his 25.
That's it, though.
Doesn't really change
Westbrook's
anything.
Averaging triple doubles, and they're not winning no fucking games.
Yeah, right now he not, but he has had teams. Yo, bro.
They both have 0 chips at the end of the day, bro.
They wasn't winning no games when he was at OKC and he was getting triple doubles.
He had the same amount of success as AI.
No way. Iverson had more success.
He had 1 year in the playoffs and he went to the chip and never went back.
Bro,
out the first round.
Finals because he had the best player in the league. He had the second best player.
He had 43 in the finals.
All right, man. Like, all right. And he won one game for him, yeah.
Bro. He had a 43 in the finals game.
It's close as hell.
That's what I'm trying to tell Jordan. It's not about better or not, but it's closer than he's saying it is. He's saying it's like by far. Like, because AI fell short too, man.
One of the top 3 best players in the league. Like, Westbrook was never even considered in the top 5, regardless of you getting MVP.
All right, bro. I mean, every time you say that, I think of 3 players automatically he was not better than Kobe, Shaq, Tim Duncan. Like, how is he in the top 3? He was in the league the whole time they were in the league. How is he better than them 3?
Tell me when Allen Iverson wasn't as considered one of the best players in the league, and tell me when
one of the best.
When was Westbrook?
He was one of the best, and Westbrook has always been one of the best too.
Westbrook
it's close, man. Well, listen. All right, how about this? This is why I say this, Tobi, about the scheme and the game planning. If I had to win one game, I'm taking AI over Westbrook or whatever.
Of course.
Okay. Now we talking circumstantial. Now it's circumstantial. Like, if in this circumstance, but I'm just trying to tell you,
bro.
I mean, they're hard to get, bro. Not everyone does it. You're acting like it's something that everybody's doing.
No. Triple doubles hard. Like that's wonderful, bro.
They're hard to get, man.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's the unicorn of basketball at one point. Like,
bro, he's 6'4", 215. He's unbelievably athletic.
Then why everybody not doing it?
Stop it, bro.
Not everybody's built.
Why everybody not doing it, bro? People big biller, they bitter.
Bro,
stop, man. Come on, man.
Stop getting 20 rebounds, bro. That's crazy.
No, and 20 assists in the same game. Wait, hold on, bro.
Just like Ben Simmons has the potential to average a triple double, boom. It's the same shit.
How dare you even mention that,
bro?
How dare you do that, yo? We disrespectful, yo.
Boy's not better than
we got your point, man. I'm just saying, man.
They
closely, you know.
Westbrook got a right now 178 triple doubles, which is ridiculous, bro.
That's ridiculous.
How many players?
Ridiculous,
he moved up that list so fast, bro. Once
yo,
you start getting triple doubles, he never stopped.
Yo, LeBron's got 99. He almost doubled LeBron triple doubles.
LeBron got 5 rings. LeBron got 4 rings.
I remember when LeBron was in
but we just talking about the triple double.
When LeBron was in front of him, he got back and he just zoomed past LeBron. LeBron just started getting triple doubles again. That's how he's up there now.
Yeah, like definitely.
LeBron James is the best player in the NBA. Been the best player in the NBA since he stepped in the league.
No, I don't know about that. But he's been there for a little while now.
One of the best players in the NBA. One of. Make sure you specify that because Kobe and Shaq were still in the league when LeBron came out. And now I'm not gonna let you disrespect. And Duncan. And like so, KG. Come on, bro. He's way down the list when he first came in the league, bro. He was a rookie. He was exciting. But he was.
He made the playoffs his first 2 years, but that's not about.
Yeah, another conversation. Yeah, so another day.
Point guards, Mike.
Huh? Top five.
It's hard. It's too many. Ever? How far back? What eras?
I got my list.
Okay, good. Go ahead, Tobi. I got mine too. Go ahead, Tobi.
Why you ain't go first then, Mike? Give it.
All-time point guard. I got Magic 1, Isaiah Thomas 2, 3, Steph Curry, 4, Steve Nash, 5. CP3 and at 6, I got Westbrook at 6.
All right.
Of all time, you put Steve Nash. Wow, wow, bro.
That was surprising me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
His career high was 18 points.
But he got 2 MVPs though.
I know it's so terrible. That's why I can't help. I can't help.
He might drop. CP3 might pass him.
I don't know about that.
Go ahead, Mike.
Gotta go to a conference.
Oh, I got Magic. I got Magic, and I got Magic, Steph, Isaiah. Now, then I got C. Don't I got CP3 after that? No, I got Magic, Steph, Isaiah. I think I still got Stockton, and then I go with CP3.
Talking about Steve Nash. Come on.
Hold on.
Oh.
Then I'll go with Nash. Then I'll go Westbrook like number 7. And I'm gonna tell you why. Stockton is the all-time leader still in assists. And steals and whatnot, bro. Do you know how much? Like, do you see the gap between Stockton and the next person in assists? It's like 3,000 assists. It's crazy, like,
bro.
Not even close or whatever. Like nobody will ever catch that assist title from Stockton. Or whatever.
Jordan, go ahead, Jordan. What's your top 5 point guards, man?
I don't even think I have that, bro.
All right. Well, look. Since you're saying that, let me ask Tobi and think about it real quick, Jordan. All time, yeah. Let me ask Tobi and Mike, where's Jason Kidd at on your list?
Jason Kidd?
I got Kidd under Westbrook at number 8.
Okay. Okay. I can respect that.
Yeah, I guess.
Nash get the nod because of the 2 MVPs. I'm sorry.
He got to. Okay. I respect that too now that you said that. I forgot about that. But mine is going to be, I'm with Mike. Magic, Steph. Because Steph revolutionized the game.
Yes.
You got to give him just the point because the game evolved and his chips and his records. He gonna smash a 3-point record. And his 2 MVPs. So he was the first unanimous. I know. Only unanimous and first so far. I got to give it to him. Got to give it to Zeke after that. Yeah. And y'all right. I'm gonna give it to Nash because he got the 2 MVPs, even though he didn't get the championships. I'm gonna give it to Big O because he did get the championship. Because Chris, I gotta leave out without the ring.
All right, hold on. If you go 1980 and above, then take out Big O. Then who'd you put then?
He said 1980 and above. Dang.
Yeah, Big O ain't playing the 80s.
Yeah, I got you. What's the criteria?
Ain't no criteria. Would you say Chris Paul? Who? If you take out Big O, would it be Chris Paul, Westbrook, Jason Kidd? Who would you say would be your number 5? Without you would have.
Dang, that's a tough one. But I'm gonna go with Chris Paul, just because the leadership takes me over the top with him, man.
All right, and then where you got Westbrook after that? You got him before Kidd or after Kidd?
After Kidd, only because I'm a Kidd fan and I'm a 2000s basketball.
Listen, I got
Westbrook
6. I got Westbrook 6. No, I'm sorry. Tobi got Westbrook 6. I got him 7. You got him like 8. So Jordan got a point. We got Westbrook kind of low. Not in the point guard list.
I mean, of all time, I would never say he was of all time.
I mean, you're talking all time. I mean, I got him.
And we giving Steve Nash a nod because he got MVPs, and since that's criteria that we created.
Okay.
So
I got you. Yeah, that's my top 5 though, right there. Westbrook, I don't think can. Westbrook need a chip to crack it. The top 5 or whatever.
Mm-hmm. If he got a chip, I'm putting him over Steve Nash automatically.
If he get a chip with so it could be on a super team.
It could be on a super team, depending on the team.
Wait, hold. What you mean depending on the team?
I mean, where's he gonna go? I don't know. He's not gonna play with KD again. So I mean, any other team's gonna be better. He's gonna play with the Lakers with Bron and.
He might go to Clippers.
He's
from LA.
Even the Clippers.
If he go to Clippers, he good.
Yeah, good.
Okay. He goes above CP3 and Nash for you if he gets the chip.
Yeah, if he gets that chip, he jumps all the way in.
What he does, because with the rebounds and everything.
If he gets the chip, averaging the triple double, definitely. If he doesn't. What I'm saying, he got to average a triple double. That's the only reason
he get that shit. He won't be averaging no triple.
That's what I'm saying though. Like he won't be. He probably won't be
6 man. He's gonna be 6 man.
That could be next year. They could be sending him there next year.
Yeah, I'm saying if he go next year,
then he ain't going over next year. He gonna stay there. I think they like him in Washington. I think he'll wind up with 200 triple doubles though. Me anyway, but moving forward, man, we already kind of talked about Bud, but 2 more coaches. Which one is more on the hot seat? The Blazers, Terry Stotts, or Celtics, Brad Stevens? What do you think, Jeff?
Like I've been preaching, they both are equally on the hot seat. But if I have to pick one, I'm going to pick but Brad Stevens, because the Celtics have young nucleus that can grow up. The Blazers, Dame, he's not young, but he's not old either. But he's older than the Celtics twins. So, what that said is I think the Celtics want to see their twins blossom and get to another level, because they came in around Ben Simmons and there's youth that are in the East, and they want to see them competing for championships in the East because they got good nucleus and with Marcus Smart and mixing it all in. So I think he's on the more of a hot seat because that organization has really got prime players that could win right now if they had a chance, if they had a good coach.
Tobi, what do you think? One more on the hot seat.
It's tough, to be honest.
It is tough, right?
It's really tough. Damian got hurt, so that messed him up, and then CJ got hurt too, so that messed him up as well. And then on Boston, everybody got hurt at least for a little bit, especially Marcus Smart. He missed a lot of time. Right now, Boston will be playing Brooklyn in the first round, so it's like, I think they're gonna lose that.
Right.
Should he get fired? I don't know. It's like then Terry Scott, whoever they play in the first round. 7. They're gonna lose to anybody. They're not beating anybody most likely in the 7-game series, so they're gonna lose 2. So it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna say what's his Brad Stevens, just because he has those 2 players and they've been to conference finals before. So it's like it's more of an expectation now. So I'm gonna say Brad Stevens, man.
What do you think, Jordan?
I definitely think it's Brad Stevens. They have too much talent to be this bad. Certain losses, you just see it, and it's like, how did you lose the game? And I'm pretty sure I just read a story that Stott won't be back.
Nah, I said but when I said that he might be on the hot seat if you don't have a good playoff run or something like that. If it might not be back.
Yeah. I mean, it's still out there. I mean, they were never winning anything. It sucks because you have a lot of teams with a lot of good players. And as long as the top guys are the top dogs and they're in the league, it's like you feel bad for a guy like Dame Only way he's gonna get a chip is if he links up with one of those top dogs and gets a ring. So it sucks for him to be stuck in Portland, and for him to work so hard, for him to put all this stuff around him, and they're never gonna win.
You know, what disappoints me about Portland is, and other teams that do this, they never take the big swing at like like Toronto did. They took a chance on a one-shot deal with Kawhi. Like, look, we'll take a chance. It might work out. And I feel like for the sake of Dame, I feel like they need to pull the trigger on something like that. Heck, they should have even went and got AD. Like, even if it was gonna be for the rental, like, hey, you gonna rent me? All right, that's cool. I'm gonna throw you with Dame. I might run it to the chip. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So I think if they owe Dame that. I think they owe Dame that. I do, because nobody's gonna sign up to go to Portland.
I think. See, I kind of think Stevens might be better to go back to college. Really, I feel like I don't think he really belongs in the NBA. Like to win a chip anyway. But Stotts, man, he been there for a minute, Terry Stotts, and I feel like that they had that one good, decent year where they got swept in the fucking conference finals with no KD, but besides that, they been in the same place. The boy they in AFC last year. The Blazers?
Playing game, yeah.
So I feel like they always in that bottom four. They can't, and it's just like I don't think he it or whatever like that. I mean, they do need players. Obviously, I feel bad for Dame too because Dame is so loyal or whatever. But I had to choose one.
Yeah.
What's that, Jordan?
No, yeah, that's what. Yeah, I feel the same way. It sucks.
Yeah, he's so loyal or whatever. Nobody's going there. But I told the plan anyway. I said, yo, y'all should have traded. You still can't trade CJ. That's your only trading chip. CJ and Dame are not going to win anything. So I don't know why you're being loyal to CJ. To me, he's just a player or whatever like that. But that's your only bargaining. I'll put together a package for CJ and Nurkic, who always hurt anyway, and try to bring something back. Why not? You're in the AFC anyway, every year.
If they do that and keep Norman Powell.
You're correct. That's what I would do.
But they're gonna have to do Melo too, because Norman Powell need Melo shots.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, again. So what do you think, Mike? What kind of position player are they seeking?
They need like a good sized wing or whatever like that. I feel like that can like score too, just like
Melo position.
Like Melo, exactly, or whatever. They can score, defend, shoot, but also got some size to them. Unlike CJ, who little. And shit like that, or whatever. You know what I mean? And and plus it ain't working. Him and CJ been together how many years? They always in the bottom tier. So.
And they giving Stott all that time. That's why I said they should have been got rid of him, man.
And CJ is right now could be a good trading commodity. The longer you keep him, the less it's gonna be a good trade bait. So I would trade him now. I think he averaged his career high this year. I think so. I would trade him now and try something else because this. But as far as Boston is concerned. Yeah, I think they got the nucleus. They just need a big man, and I feel like a new coach would help them with the big man. I love Marcus Smart. Like I would have him on any team in the whole league. Like he does everything to me and whatnot. And then they got the scores. Tatum had 60 the other night or whatever, which was crazy and whatnot. So I feel like Brad got to go. But yeah, I feel bad for both of them. I mean, I don't feel as bad for Boston because they're young, but I definitely feel bad for Dame or whatever because he don't want to go with a super team. And I don't even know where he would go, where it would even work, and stuff like that. So
it's crazy that it seems like everybody that joined the super team say it's the best. They play the best basketball of their life. It's so fun. It's free. It's just basketball. It's just basketball. It's just basketball. Why he don't want to experience that?
Because he don't want to not get the credit or whatever.
Like we trading in credit. It's okay. I understand it, but come on, man. Feel the joy of why you
point of his career. Man, he might went to he like. Old or something like that, like 35 or something like that.
I feel you. What is he? 30 now?
I think 30. Yeah, I think 30. Yeah.
All right, he coming to 35 quick.
Yeah, that's true. We know that.
It's another season right now.
Yeah, we'll see. Like if Chris Paul left next year to go to super team, which I hope he don't for Phoenix' sake, but if he do or whatever,
I wouldn't be mad.
Why you gonna be mad?
I wouldn't be.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah. I was expecting him. I wish he would have won it this year instead of.
I think this helps his legacy by taking Phoenix to the number 1 seed.
Absolutely, it does. But I just, he could be in a championship contending team, and I really like he got to go to the Lakers. I really feel like that.
They need him.
They do. And he helps Bron. He puts Bron in easy basketball positions. He helps. It's destined, man. He got to go there.
Yeah, but they're gonna lose Schroeder, so yeah, he'll probably wind up going there.
Yeah, for
but that's another conversation. All right, so back to the Nets, man, and them Sixers, man. So at this point, man, like let's say if they did play in the conference finals, those two, who you got? Who you think will win the conference final?
It's currently constructed
Yeah.
as far as health wise.
Well, okay. I mean, yeah. Assuming James Harden's
Everything okay. Assume James Harden healthy. I'm still taking the Nets. I'm never gonna waver off 3 superstars. Like it just doesn't make any sense. It's a stupid bet.
Okay.
Like come on, bro.
Jordan.
Sixers.
Okay. Tobi.
I agree with Jeff, man. It's a stupid bet to go against 3 healthy superstars.
Hey, man.
But okay, but y'all, the Nets don't have a big man. Y'all don't think that's a problem?
I don't care.
The buckets in the day, people on the Sixers are not gonna have enough buckets to get. Because I understand the defensive aspect, but I just don't think Ben needs to get buckets. He's gonna need to score. I don't think Embiid getting 40 is gonna be the only way in a 7-game.
Okay. So what's your counter, Drew? How do the Sixers win this? As you said, Sixers.
I mean, like Tobi said, Ben is the X factor. He does need to be aggressive on the offensive end. If anybody can try to slow down Kevin Durant, it's Ben Simmons. He won't do it, but it'll make it hard for him. Even Kevin Durant said it himself. So I don't think the Sixers have the problem. The Nets have the problem.
Okay.
Because, like I said, the Nets have the matchup problem. Because one, they don't have anyone to guard Joel Embiid, and all their superstars are gonna have to go and guard on the other end, and they have to guard for 40 minutes. So we're gonna see. If they get it done, they get it done. If they don't, they don't. That's the only team that the Sixers are allowed to lose to is the Nets. So that will be the only team that I will accept them to lose to. If they lose to anybody else, we got to burn the city down.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think KD can go into a defensive mode as we've seen him do before in the postseason?
I do. He probably won't have to guard. He'll probably, I don't know. They might put him on Ben. He'll be fine. But Ben's going to have to be aggressive to make him work. Now, if they put him on Tobias, they might have to. Because who they going to put on? They can't put Joe Harris on Ben Simmons. They can't do that.
Why not?
Ben will use that. Ben will eat that up.
Well, what if you put James Harden on Ben?
Ben will eat that up.
Oh, wow.
Ben should put him in the post, man.
Post, right.
If he does that.
They cannot put anybody else on him but Kevin Durant. They don't have anybody to guard him in the post. If they do that, Doc is smart enough to get him the ball in the post and let him work. And he should be, and he better have that shit in.
So if you put him in the post, then he takes away from Embiid's positions in the post.
Embiid can play anywhere. Embiid could be on. Embiid doesn't. Everybody has that shit where
But what I'm saying from what you're saying is you're saying the big man thing. You saying
just because Ben is in the paint, Joel can't operate in the paint. Joel has shown the ability that he doesn't have to operate in the paint. He can operate anywhere on the floor. So they need to be able to see those matchups at times to where if they have the advantage in the post on Ben, regardless of who's in the game, they can have set up a play to where it could be high-low. You put Joel at the free throw line, you put Ben at the paint. Joel can do his thing at the free throw line, whether it's get a bucket or facilitate. That's what they need to do. The Nets have the problem, not the Sixers.
You see what you're saying? Until we see it, like you just said earlier, I got to see it to believe it because I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen that high-low action type stuff with Doc running with them cats, and I haven't seen Ben posting up many guys in the post like that. So it's no way you're gonna say, oh, all of a sudden in the playoffs he's gonna turn it on. Like you gotta warm up to that joint.
Ben's posted guys up, bro. He can post up.
Not with regularity.
He doesn't do it enough, but when he does it, I mean, he can do it. But if they're gonna throw James Harden on him, but this best believe it's gonna happen. If they throw Joe Harris on him, best believe it's gonna happen. Shit, I'll put my money on them putting him in the post on Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is a pretzel.
Nah, you bugging.
He's too long.
Kevin Durant weigh $170.
I mean, like, he's probably long.
You talking like Ben is like the Mr. Fundamental. Like he ain't got no moves like that.
But I do agree about Joel. Joel can do it from anywhere. Like Joel's fucking.
Yeah, he can. That's why I ain't argue that. I just left that alone.
He got Joe. Seriously, but
left that right alone.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because, like you said, I haven't seen them all together healthy and whatnot. If If I had to pick, man, I would definitely. It's tough, man. God, honestly, it ain't that close to me. I mean, it's easy to me and whatnot.
Because let me ask y'all this real quick.
Yeah.
With the starting five that the Nets have and the starting five that the Sixers have, who do you have guarding who? The Nets have the problem because they have the mismatch. I mean, we have the mismatch.
What'd you say,
So
Tobi? Who you got guarding?
Who do you have guarding?
I mean,
them fully healthy.
Embiid is the problem. You got to do something with Embiid.
Right, correct, yeah.
I mean, I'm not really worried about nobody else.
I'm asking you, bro. Give me your matchup, bro. Give me your matchup. Who's Kyrie guarding?
Kyrie is going to guard. What's his name? Seth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Harden. I guess. Who else?
Tobias.
What happened to the other boy? Did that other dude start? Shooter.
You gonna put Harden on Tobias?
Danny Green start. Oh yeah, Danny Green.
He started over Seth then.
They both start.
Oh well, then yeah, you gonna put Harden on Danny Green?
Okay, so you can put Harden on Danny Green. Okay.
Uh-huh. And don't tell me that Harden gonna have to defend that like hard.
Okay, and then who you gonna put on Tobias Harris?
I probably would put. I would put Harris on Danny Green, and then I would put Harden on Tobias Harris.
Yeah,
that's
I
a
like
bucket.
that.
That's a bucket. That's a bucket.
Nah,
bro.
Yeah.
Yo, you stop acting like Harden ain't a superstar. Like, don't disrespect my man.
Like
I'm putting
KD on Ben, and then I'm gonna take my
and this then we go all help on Joe. Like, they gonna knock them off.
That's not a bucket. Putting James Harden on Tobias.
No, man. You got like Tobias a walking bucket or something like that. Like, it's just like
that's post all day long.
So so if he doing that, then Jimmy definitely going for 50 at night on Tobias. Definitely.
Huh?
What? Yeah, huh? Yeah, Jimmy. That means Jimmy. James, same thing, really.
Yeah, really.
But that means Harden going for 50 a night
cool.
on him.
That's cool. That's all right. But
that's not okay.
Not the Sixers. The Sixers don't have the problem. The Nets have the problem.
Sixers got a scoring problem, man.
They don't, bro. Because when you play D, you can score anybody, bro.
We'll see.
They have a matchup problem, bro. One out of those five players on the Nets, starting five, will get exposed. The center's already going to get exposed.
The Sixers don't have, we always talk about experience too. Experience matters too.
Right.
I think the Sixers have experience in the playoffs. Oh, and they've been to a conference, but
not to the chip.
You got Kevin Durant, you got freaking
Kyrie.
Harden.
It's
really it's just so easy right now to go with the Nets and understand the matchup problem, especially with Embiid.
Embiid, yeah.
That's the only matchup problem.
Yeah, that really is to me the only matchup problem.
I
feel like you could put a body on in the players. You could put a body on Ben, and if Ben is not posting up, he's just gonna pass it. You know what I'm saying? So, like Jordan said, hopefully he posts up, because if you don't post up, they're gonna let that man shoot.
He gonna get cooked, man.
The Nets, but Jordan, they right, because the Sixers got more matchup problems. Who's going to guard their players? Who's guarding Kyrie? Who's guarding?
But that's Harden? A given. That's already a given. We're already have a disadvantage there because those are three superstars. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to use the point as right. I get that they have three superstars, but at the end of the day, they have to go back on the other end and defend. They have the matchup problem. Regardless, Tobias Harris is a body to guard any three of their superstars, regardless, whether he gets cooked or not. They don't have the bodies to match up with our bodies in the starting five.
Why? What are you talking about, bro?
All right, bro.
Like what?
You're saying
I think I understand.
See what I'm saying, bro?
Nah.
They don't have.
Tobias Harris is not no all around. Like he don't be using his body like that, man. Like stop acting like
somebody is going, bro. Somebody on the Nets will get exposed.
Who?
On defense. Not majority of the players on the Sixers is going to get exposed on defense, bro. Somebody's going to get exposed in the paint for sure.
In the paint, yeah. Joe is going to kill him.
It's definitely going to be the big man, and whoever's guarding Ben Simmons or Tobias Harris will get eaten up in the paint because they're going to have to put either Joe Harris or one of them. He's going to be getting ate up.
KD on one of them, man. KD gonna lock somebody down.
Doc is gonna say, go to that. You feel me? Whoever. Like, Doc's too smart for that.
But you're saying that before I switch topic,
Joe Harris will be getting ate up.
You trust Tobias to keep giving you buckets all night.
I do.
All right.
Correct. So I do say James Harden on Tobias. Give me a bucket.
Yeah, and so
he might go fry him on the other end.
because basketball is whoever got the most at the end of the game, right? Because I'll trade 2s for 3s like all night, like.
Bro, the Nets don't play no defense.
Bro, I'll trade 2s for 3s all night, bro. Give me them 2. Take them 2s.
Bro, the Sixers locked up. Bro.
We talking about the 3 most individual playing basketball players in the NBA at this point.
Like, do play no defense though. Like, crazy. The playoffs is gonna really tell a lot because the game slows down. So
I think they showed a video last night. I think the Bucks had 7 straight layups in the fourth quarter. I was cracking out like that's crazy.
Bro.
Yeah,
just like you said, the game slow down. That's when half-court offense really become a factor. And when you have the team that the Sixers have, they have a team that's conducive for half-court offense where you can throw anybody in the post except for the 2 guards. They got 3 guys on the floor that you can throw in the post and say, "Do you?" and they can all pass and shoot. Ben gonna be the one that gonna be in the post. We know Ben not gonna be on the perimeter.
All right, we're gonna see, man.
All right, we'll see. Man. Yeah, man.
MVP ladder, man. Top 3 candidates like we do to the end of the season. Total, who you got, man, right now?
Embiid, Joker, CP3.
Yeah. Just like it.
You went 5. Go ahead.
And Julius Randle.
Okay.
He was drunk on the last 3.
The last 3? What do you mean? Julius Randle not 5? Come on.
MVP, like most improved, but not MVP.
Who you got, bro?
Embiid, Steph, Joker.
All right. Okay. Wow, mine is off of both of y'all. Jeff, who you got, bro?
I got Embiid. I got Joker, and actually, I got Embiid.
He's got CP. He's got CP at 2. He just don't want to say it.
I'm about to say CP at 2. You better get it right, like.
Oh my God.
But I do like
CP at 2. Sheesh.
Bro, he got the #1 record in the NBA, bro.
Word, I feel you.
This team was on the bubble last year.
Yo,
don't get confused at the numbers. Look at the impact. I mean, the numbers are similar to Steve Nash numbers, not exactly, but maybe, I guess. Okay, I'm trying, but I'm going there.
Yeah,
so I still got.
He's still not averaging a double-double. By the way.
Yeah, he's not, but he's leading they winning, man. I can't ignore that.
At least Steve Nash averaged a double-double throughout the whole
season. All good. It's all good. It's the new NBA. So so I got I got Embiid, I got CP3, and then I got Giannis.
Oh my God.
Oh.
These are all over the place.
Giannis where?
Yeah.
You got Giannis at 3.
Jeez. You talking about I'm drunk. You drunk. You drunk.
Right.
Giannis at number 3. So Embiid, you said Embiid and Joker. Then
CP3.
Wait. Where you got Joker at, Jeff? Hold on.
I kicked him out.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
I mean, Porter's been averaging 29 over his last 17 games.
Are you serious? That's your argument.
So he take away from the Joker shine. Like,
stop it, bro.
Nah, but I mean, I don't know. They 4 in the East, they 4 in the West. I hurt Bron.
Hurt Bron. What I got to do with it? That's hilarious.
I'm just saying because Bron would probably be 4 if he wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I love Jeff, but I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Joker. This is my #1 actually because they don't want 9 out of 11 since Murray went down, and Joker's been balling and whatnot, and he was already up there. But I'm with Jeff. I got CP #2 actually because they got the best record in the entire league. Right now. And I never would have thought that would have happened. And if you look at CP stats in his last 10 games, he's been balling. Like crazy.
Y'all must have watched the NBA jump this morning or this afternoon.
We watch basketball, bro. And I know what I see on that TV is that boy be leading them.
Too. I know he ain't about to get that MVP. That's for a fucking fact.
It's the NBA, bro. They might give it to him, bro. This the type of stuff they about. They like this type of stuff.
He had chances to get MVPs, bro.
It's about business for them, man. That's good business for them.
Ain't no business going on with him.
Why not? That's a small market. They pump money in there.
Embiid, Sixers. Nah, tripping, bro. It's dead.
So CP went over Embiid. You be mad as hell, huh?
Yeah, I feel you.
Bro, I don't think I would need
CP3 has a legit argument. I think
he does.
It's a legit argument.
He did the unthinkable, bro. He did the unthinkable.
We all thought they all thought he was gonna ask for a buyout, and he said, "Nah." He turned the team that was in the barrel, took him to the chip.
Number one,
not to the chip, but to number one in the East, in the West.
One thing though, like Jeff do say, he do got Booker. Booker be balling too though.
Booker be balling. He got Booker playing a different kind of game.
Booker
got a nice team. They got a nice team.
Booker always got buckets.
Listen,
I think he distributes the evenly, because Booker used to get his numbers and Ayton really was getting his numbers, but it wasn't in the flow of things. So Bridges is averaging double digits now. He can shoot the three, and he's like that 3-and-D, but he's pretty good at it. So I mean, I just think that the team is solid, man. They they could use some more pieces, and honestly, I hope this is Chris's audition to go to a contender.
Well. At number 3, I would say Embiid, by the way, because Embiid, the last 4 or 5 games, he ain't been balling, yo. He been like,
all right, that's karma. You ain't about to win no money.
He also missed 20 games, by the way. Just saying.
That's all right.
How can you can't? I mean, no, that's not all right. That's like it was only 72 game season. That's a third of the season.
It's gonna be straight, bro. Because when he win it, y'all gonna be like, damn.
All right, we'll see.
Okay, we'll see.
This MVP gonna be sloppy. I don't even like none of the players.
Y'all gonna be like,
you don't like CP3? You didn't say you like CP3.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's not. I'm used to the regular names. That's why.
Yeah, it's not Brian. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Harden.
Fuck out of here.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong with that?
Man, they got MVPs, man. It's time to get other MVPs,
I'm just saying, I want to see Brian try to catch Mike.
Play at least.
It's time to bring it home. You feel me?
I listen. I would love it, bro, because I win money. But I'm saying he missed so many games, bro. I think he's that dominant. If he can play at least 90% of the games next year, he definitely win it. But he can't miss these games like that. Bro.
Yeah,
bro,
he's historically missing games.
Talked about it. Where he missed the games, he came back dominating. This doesn't even matter. He's about to, bro. The Sixers are playing the Rockets right now. It's going into the third quarter, but they're going into halftime. But he's got 20. They have 40. What are you talking about?
Your best ability is availability.
I guess who? The Rockets? Seriously?
Who it is? Okay. He had 30 against y'all.
Who y'all?
Like, come on.
Oh.
Yeah, he got the 30.
That was 2 months ago.
I don't give a fuck. Got the McDonald's on him. Straight McNugget 30.
Extra sauce, huh? Gosh. Yeah.
Extra sauce.
Nah, man. I mean, we'll see. I just think I came on board. I think CP does need more love or whatever he get. That's all I'm saying right now. I will not. Even though his numbers ain't whatever. That's why he's not gonna win though. But I guess end of the season power rankings 1 through 5, man. What y'all got right now? Tobi, go ahead. I know you got them already. So
end of the season. I mean, as of now, Suns, Philly, Utah, Bucks, Clippers.
Jeff?
Yeah. I got the Suns. I got Philly. I got Utah. I got the Clippers. And then I got the Nets.
The Bucks not there?
You got Nets.
I got the Nets.
Wow. I'll take
Jordan.
Sixers.
It's like a weekly thing, Tobi. What are you doing?
Suns. Yeah, I don't like the Bucks. So,
okay. Nets.
I'll put the Nets at 3. Clippers at 4. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna respect the Lakers and put them at 5. I'm not gonna lie.
They're playing terrible, and like
they're playing terrible, but they'll probably be there at the end.
Nah. We talking about right now, bro.
Right now.
You can't put them in there. They 6 in their conference.
You say Utah?
All right, I'll throw the Bucks in there.
Yeah. You don't like the Nuggets? You put the Nuggets in?
No, it's trash.
Clippers
they're not
at
trash,
what?
but I put the Clippers at 3, I think, at 4.
How you? They won. They're half a game apart.
Who? No, but the Nuggets don't have it. It's done.
Okay.
It's done.
All right, I got you. I just want to see what you're gonna say. I was beating you.
I'm gonna go with Suns. Then I'm gonna go Suns, Sixers, Clippers, Nets, and Knicks. I'll be my 15 actually
Because
they so hot right now.
I'll take
Kool-Aid.
They 12 out of 13, bro. I mean,
that's a lot of games.
They 9. Yeah, and they 9-1 in their last 10.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of games, bro. Like, come on.
They balling.
Gotta see you in the power rankings and whatnot. But anyway, man, that's our show, man. We'll be back, before the playoffs start for some pick'ems and stuff like that, and picking our season awards, man. It's been a good show, man. A lot of fun as always. Any other hot takes or takes before we go, guys?
Nah, man.
We appreciate always appreciate you guys coming on. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys later.
There you go.
Peace.
All right. Peace.